So in July this year we went to China with 16 of our students, 2 staff members. First part of our trip was heading to Singapore. In Singapore we had 2 days where students could get to know the city a bit, and we went to a walk around the Marina Bay. We went to the Singapore Orchid Gardens, which were beautiful, and we also got to visit some interesting places like Chinatown, Little India and some of the local temples. From Singapore we flew out to Beijing, and then straight away the next day we travelled to Zibo in Shandong, and we were greeted by a delegate of staff from our sister school over there, and that was a really nice welcoming experience. From there we went straight to the museum and learnt about ancient China, which was absolutely fascinating. The second day in Zibo, we spent the day at the middle school and our students got to collaborate with their students there. So we had some combined rehearsals for a choir song which was sung in Chinese and English, and we performed that later in the day to their whole school.
We got to collaborate on music, we got to learn some new stuff from them, we got to sing with them. They were showing us all their different ways of schooling. Showed us some new instruments.
Our students also got to experience playing some of the traditional Chinese instruments, which were very different to what they're used to. So that was an excellent experience as well. And doing things like Chinese calligraphy, visiting their STEM centre and seeing all of these fantastic activities that they get up to, which was really quite fascinating. I think if you spoke to our students, a lot of them would say the most memorable experience was working with the students in Zibo.
And it was just so amazing. Like, the kids there, they were so lovely to us and they just accepted us as their own basically. But we got to sit there for a whole day and we learned a Chinese song, we learned how to play some Chinese instruments, do all of the calligraphy, learning their characters, and it was just a really good cultural exchange between the 2 schools.
In Beijing we participated in the International Tutti Music Festival, and that was absolutely phenomenal.
The festival's held every 4 years, and students around Australia and internationally go over there to perform together.
The schedule was jam-packed with cultural activities, visiting the Temple of Heaven, Summer Palace, Great Wall of China, where our kids all got to perform in a huge collaborative choir with over 100 students. So that was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the Great Wall of China was beautiful. It was a culture shock, some of the places we went to, but yeah, the scenery was gorgeous. There was a few places we went to, villages, saw some old towns and old buildings, and they were really gorgeous.
So while we were over in China, I got to work with a famous jazz saxophonist who's based in Beijing. Now, he's taught me quite a few things that I've learnt over there and brought back to Australia, and it's just changed my playing style altogether, to be honest. But yeah, when we were over in China, we got to meet all these new people, got to meet all the kids from Australia and all the musicians from Australia and China, and just work together and just make music in one place.
I was part of the choir ensemble, so we learnt 3 songs in 4 days, and 2 of them were in different languages. So it was a big challenge to combine 4 different schools and then sing the 4 songs in front of everyone.
The China trip was amazing. It was life-changing experience. Getting to meet the new people, seeing how they live, it's really different to Australia.